Hi, one forum is brings to the best. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Your comment and all likes will be highly appreciated. Yes, Dr. Hlophe's case. Yes, we are talking about the MK party and Dr. Hlophe versus the Judicial Service of South Africa. Yeah, the Judicial Service Committee of South Africa. Yes, the case, that is the urgent application or the urgent motion that they filed in court, has been duly dismissed. Yes, that means they've trashed out that case. That is a sad news for the MK party together with Dr. Hlophe. But these are veterans. These are people that know the law. Even Dr. Hlophe himself, he happened to be a judge in the past, a president of judges in the past. So he knows that once you go to court, you may win and you may lose. You know, we heard the spokesperson of the MK party. He sounds so disappointed in the court or the proceedings or things like that. And they also, or they even accuse, or he categorically accused the DA that most and a strong mastermind of all these things. He's accusing them that they are just using the court to settle cheap political point. But you know that is permitted when it comes to politics. Politics, all that you have to do is to weaken your opponent when it comes to implementation, not physically, but make sure that you use the law, and they are using the law to achieve that. So even if that accusation is valid, it's something that is done in politics because the weakness of your opponent, that is what will make your party and your policies very beautiful and attractive to the people. So he should just take it like that. But one thing that they need to do is they need to push this case. They need to continue with the substantive case. And as we can say that the merit and the demerit of this case, that one, it has been trashed out already, and we can't do anything about it. But the substantive case, that will be part of the implication of the ruling. Now, the implication is this: the first and foremost one that we would like to take note of is the Judicial Service Committee of South Africa can now move on with their duties. Yes, they have to go on with whatever. Initially, Dr. Hlophe and the MK, they are trying to enchant the duty or the voice of the Judicial Service Committee. They want to stop them or suspend them temporarily from doing their work until the substantive case of Dr. Hlophe's appeal or whatever it is heard and everything settled before the Judicial Service Committee can move on. But you know, when it comes to things like this, it's not only about the law. You look at the law as well as the surrounding of whatever that is happening. You know, already we all know that there has been a schedule for an interview for some people for that committee. The committee is supposed to sit. Bookings have been done, arrangements have been made, people transport here and there. They've spent many or a lot of money to pull this thing together. But Dr. Hlophe, you know, he's also fighting for his right. He's very entitled to that, yes. He's also fighting for his right because he was disqualified from the committee. So he wanted the committee to be on hold until his case, the substantive case, is heard before they move on. But now the court has ruled that no, the urgent application that you've given, yes, urgently we'll look at it because this whole thing, you know, the judge listened to the both argument. He just opposed that with the facts and figures and everything that they made in court, and he passed the judgment just today. Yeah, we are happy that the judgment is out and things are detailed in that judgment. So they should just take it on. But one thing that we can say for a fact is Dr. Hlophe should push on with this case to the end. Yes, you go the full haul. Why? Because it seems that this is a gray area when it comes to the laws or the judicial system of South Africa. So you need to push this so that there will be some level of precedence so that tomorrow or some years to come, the young ones like us can look up to that and know that, yeah, once upon a time, there was something like this. So though he has been disqualified for the Judicial Service Committee, per the law now, he should move on. Whether he's reinstated or not reinstated, at least he will be able to make the law to be beautiful and great by just setting a precedent. And one day we'll say that Dr. Hlophe versus the state or Dr. Hlophe versus the Judicial Service Committee of South Africa. So that is something that he needs to do for the betterment of the laws of South Africa. Now, you know, a lot of things are going on. It's not only about Dr. Hlophe as well as the Judicial Service Committee. What will happen is, now that the court has ruled, now the Judicial Service will move on with their work, yes. So if all the judges or the people that will be vetted or interviewed by this committee, let's assume that on the right hand, Dr. Hlophe is successful with his case, what will happen is he needs to go back to court to insist that all the duties, all the things, or the people that have been passed or disqualified by this very committee that is now constituted and working with some of the members that were nominated with Dr. Hlophe. It's only Dr. Hlophe that have been disqualified. There are other members that were nominated with him, but they are still standing and they will be part of the interview or all the duties of the Judicial Service Committee. This is a very strong and constitutional committee of South Africa, and everything must be done well so that everything will be clear. But if all the people are successfully cleared or allowed to move on with their work, or permitted or given or vetted and passed. What will happen is, in case Dr. Hlophe win the case in court, what that means is all those people or everything that has been done over the months, over the weeks, over the days by that committee will be declared by court of competent jurisdiction as null and void. That is the thing that they would like to prevent. That's why they went to call that. No, they should just put the work of the committee on hold until the substantive case is heard. But unfortunately, they were not successful with that. They claim that they've given the judge the opportunity to exercise his right and also the judicial power to rule in their favor. But that wasn't the case. And sadly, the committee have to move on. So we only hope and pray that the right verdict will come one day, either in favor or against the MK party, together with Dr. Hlophe. We are just praying for the best to come out after the appeal is heard and things are done properly. For those that are also being on the panel, those that are on the judicial committee, the judicial committee, that is judicial service committee, they are also eager to work. Yes, some of them are also new. They are eager to work, so they should be given a chance to work. But if one day things turn around, all the works and the duties that will be done, still there will be a financial loss or financial cost. The one that Dr. Hlophe and MK party want to help them, that just put everything on hold, let the cases be heard and everything be heard very well before you move on. If it's your chance to move on, you move on. But it's for me to be reinstated, they should allow him to be reinstated. But they are not budging that. And I know very well, as a forceful person, someone that is a legal luminary, you will fight this to the end. We only wish them all the best, and we pray and hope that right things will be done in South Africa when it comes to issues like this, because the beauty of democracy is the beauty of the law, and everything must be done appropriately for success to be achieved. Dr. Hlophe, don't give up, fight very well. But I love the way things are going, because one day history will be written that once upon a time there was Dr. Hlophe that was once disqualified from a committee, and the court reinstated or agreed with the disqualification. So that is what we are waiting for, and we only wish both the lawyers of the defense and the plaintiffs, or whoever it is, or those that are making the application, please, we wish you all the best. Do the best so that success can be achieved, so that our laws can work and work positively for everyone. For more about discussions and analysis like this, please kindly subscribe to this channel. One Forum is for the best when it comes to politics of Africa and historical antecedent. When it comes to security and crime, we'll be right here to discuss and analyze everything for you. Your comments and your likes will be highly appreciated. Thank you so much, and always subscribe to this channel, One Forum News. Thank you so much.